So you could spend your entire life chasing a Lamborghini to give yourself something that it's literally already inside of you. When you change that equation and you start to come to the place where you really, not by pretend, this is important, not by pretend, but genuinely start to sever and be free of these ideas that pull on you. Whatever story you tell yourself, as it begins to dissolve, right, and lose its grip, now you start to become self-responsible, right? Now you take responsibility for how you feel. You don't place it on any person, place, thing, situation, blah, 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 whatever it may be. You start to ground into yourself and you start to manage yourself. So now you start to become free. You're not tied to these things. Now, that doesn't mean that you can't choose these things. You may still have preferences. You like something, but your sense of self, your heart, your soul, right? Your connection to your inner depths is not tied to some external achievement or thing or place or anything like that. Now, as you become free of these encumbrances, right? That hold you down. You start to tune into your inner energy. Your inner charge starts to be in charge, right? Now you are in charge, right? You're in charge of yourself. Now you move. This changes, and this is very important. Hear this. This changes your relationship, the dynamic between you and the entire universe. Okay, let me say that again. It changes your dynamic with the entire universe. Why? Because when you show up as a taker, you need something. You're not bad, right? You're not doing it for a bad reason. You're just doing this because you want to feel a certain way, or you want to, have some sort of inner experience, but you are a taker. You're trying to get something. Versus when you are whole, connected, in charge, inside, now you become a giver. You radiate, you penetrate, okay? Now you move through the world, through all of your life and your situations and whatever arises, you show up in a completely opposite way. Think about, imagine like, we could say energy, but imagine like a flow of water, right? Are you taking or are you giving? And how that dynamic circulates. Because when you take, right, you remove from something else. But when you give, it automatically will circulate back, right? You're changing the very dynamic of how you show up in this universe as you become more whole, connected, and truly present inside.
So it's almost like inevitable that if you give more, it's going to come back to you like in more ways.
It is. The problem for a lot of the approaches that people will do is they'll have that piece of information and then they try to use that piece of information to get something, right? So it's not genuine. It has to be a genuine shift in your inner orientation, your inner position, right? When you change your relationship with yourself, you will change your relationship with the entire universe.